let's talk about love. So, and each and every one of us, we have something called an attachment style, how we feel attached to a romantic partner. And there's three attachment styles. There is the secure one, there is the anxious one, and there is the avoidance one. And I'm going to briefly cover the secure and the avoidant, but for this video's sake, let's go over the anxious. The secure attachment style is essentially someone whose attachment style is normal or whatever. They love you, or they feel loved, right? And they don't necessarily have a lot of problems attached to it. No pun intended. The avoidance one, it's a bit tricky. They want to feel loved and they want to love you, right? But they keep it at a distance. So they send mixed signals often, right? One day they'll say, "Oh, I love you," whatever. Another day they're just not talking to you, right? They are uncomfortable with feeling love, and when that love comes a little bit too much, they push you away, and that sometimes hurts a lot of us. For the last attachment style, the anxious one, we want love desperately. We want to feel loved, we want to feel wanted, whatever, but often we don't get that, and so what happens is our alert mode turns on. And what that is essentially, when our alert mode turns on, we start to overthink, we start to blame ourselves, we start to uncontrollably contact the romantic partner or not, depends on how close you are with them. And we do a bunch of other things. And it happens often, right? Let's say, it's an example in a book where I learned this. Let's say you're at a business meeting, like you flew out to a business trip, you're at a business meeting, you call your partner, they didn't answer. You call again, they didn't answer. You call the third time, it just didn't go through. That will turn on your alert system because you start to overthink. Because you notice the little things, the little things. That's what you notice, and that things turn on your alert system like crazy, and you will start to just go insane inside of you. To solve this alert mode, which really there is only one way, is to get reassurance that the situation is alright. And the way you get constant reassurance is by finding a partner who is a secure partner. And that means that they will love you unconditionally, right? They will make you feel loved, they will make you feel wanted, they'll talk to you, they'll help you grow and do all of this stuff. And before you think, "Oh, that's impossible, no one's out there like that," that's where you're wrong. See, 50% of the population, these are rounded numbers. So 50% population is secure, 25% is anxious, 25% is avoidance. And the reason it seems so hard to find someone who's secure, one, secure people come in all shapes and sizes, right? And all different types of people, personalities. There might be a narcissistic, secure someone there, and there might be a shy, secure person, someone there. As I'm saying, they come in all different forms. The reason, as an anxious, it might feel hard to find someone who's secure is because we've probably been with so many avoidance people. And so what happens is we begin to think that when our alert system is going on with an avoidance, we think that is love. It's not. And that's why we might feel obsessed over somebody, because our alert system is going on. We think we love them, but we don't. And so we stay with them even though we've been through a lot of pain loving them. And take an example. You might find someone who loves you, but you didn't like because it felt boring or there wasn't any spark. That's not true. The spark that you didn't feel, that was only because that you didn't feel your alert system go on. And you're so used to having your alert system go on. As I said, you think that's love and you think that's a spark, but it's not. It's not a spark. And when these people love you, even though it feels boring, you should probably advance it because my bad for the cut. My phone actually ran out of space, and I had to move locations. But as I was saying, even though it might feel boring to be with this partner, it's probably the best move because they're the only ones who will actually give you the love that you so desperately want. And that's what you need sometimes. So when you find partners like these, give it a week, maybe two, and just stay with them. And compare how you feel now, calm, collected, love, to how you felt before. Anxious all the time, worried, you always have anxiety, like your alert system is on 24/7. Just compare the two and think, this is someone who I feel good with, and this is someone who I felt like I was in hell with. and you know which decision to make. So next time you feel like your alert system is on or whatever, it's probably because it is, and probably with an avoidance. And I recommend to try and back off that relationship if possible. Become the antidote to chaos. Truce.